boy refuses to be that audience. He deconstructs the horror. When a giant old man, symbolizing the dead king or an ancient patriarch, challenges him to a test of strength, the boy traps the spirit's beard in an anvil. He resorts to physical torture to extract the treasure. This is the turning point where the hero becomes more terrifying than the monsters. He beats the spirits into submission, not with holy water or prayers, but with a hammer and leverage. He cleanses the castle through the sheer force of his apathy. The haunting ceases because the mechanism of the haunt, the generation of fear, has failed. By the fourth morning, the economic transaction is complete. The castle is reclaimed, the treasury is secured, and the boy is elevated to the aristocracy through marriage to the princess. Yet the narrative denies us a traditional happy ending. The boy is unsatisfied. He has conquered death and demons, but he has failed his primary objective. He still does not know how to shudder. He possesses the kingdom but lacks the essential human experience of vulnerability. He remains an outsider, a sleeping human who has walked through fire without feeling the heat. The resolution of the tale provides a jarring shift from the Gothic to the domestic, from the supernatural to the biological. The princess, tired of his complaints, seeks a remedy not in magic but in the mundane. She goes to the brook and collects a bucket of cold water teeming with gudgeons, tiny fish. While the boy sleeps, she pours the ice-cold water and the wriggling fish over him. He wakes up screaming, "I shudder, I shudder." This ending is often dismissed as a joke, but it contains the story's deepest psychological insight. The boy could not fear ghosts, demons, and death because those are conceptual fears. They require imagination, a projection of the mind into the future consequences of danger. The boy lacks this cognitive imagination. However, the bucket of fish triggers a primitive, autonomic response. The shock of the cold and the tactile sensation of the fish bypass the brain's logic centers and hit the nervous system directly. He learns to shudder not through the mind but through the body. It is a physiological reaction, not a psychological one. This distinction is vital for understanding the modern relevance of the tale. In clinical terms, the boy exhibits symptoms consistent with Urbach-Vita disease, a rare genetic disorder that leads to the calcification of the amygdala. Patients with this condition act remarkably like the boy in the story. They can handle snakes, endure threats, and walk into dangerous situations without a physiological stress response. While this might seem like a superpower, in reality it is a vulnerability. They are unable to recognize social cues of aggression or protect themselves from environmental hazards.